Research on cyberbullying in older populations is limited, but recent research suggests that electronic bullying is alive and well among older populations, most notably college students. Cyberbullying even takes place here at DePauw University. So what is being done to combat cyberbullying? What's being done in local and national laws, and how does the media address the issue? Cyberbullying commonly is associated with younger students, but the reality of cyberbullying in college is worth considering.
I think students at all levels, from middle school on up to university, grad students, there's really no limitation on how far this kind of behavior goes. I mean, bullying takes different forms at different ages. You know, it's easier to pick on people who are smaller than you, and it's sometimes more pronounced and more obvious the younger folks are.
It is something that we have dealt with Facebook and Twitter and all those kinds of things. Yes, it is something that is becoming more and more popular here in the probation department. I've been here about 20 years, so it's something I didn't see when I was first here, obviously, but it is something now, yes, that we do deal with.
Indiana's existing intimidation and harassment statutes already cover any cyberbullying that involves threats to do harm against a person. However, no national cyberbullying law exists.
It's hard to say. Just passing another law doesn't necessarily solve anything. We've got plenty of laws out there now that can be enforced and that are being enforced in this realm and could be enforced better.
Yeah, I think it should be stricter. You hear of all kinds of stuff happening through the media and things, of kids taking their lives and things because they've been bullied through Facebook or through texting, you know, things at school and all that kind of stuff. And I worry about that. So yeah, I think we need to really get harsher on it.
Under House Enrolled Act 1169 in Indiana, there will be a legislative study committee this summer that looks at the area of school discipline. Issues like bullying are exactly the sort of thing this committee will study, but again, this action will not likely affect private universities like DePauw. The media, particularly popular television programs, have also recently taken to cyberbullying. In March of 2011, ABC's What Would You Do aired an episode featuring 3 teenage girls in a restaurant cyberbullying a peer.
Last time you weighed yourself.
I love it!
Oh, sorry.
Familiar with the concept of bullying and cyberbullying? We're just hoping that you could keep it down a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
Okay?
In February of 2012, Fox's hit show Glee addressed the issue when a homosexual character attempted suicide after receiving threatening messages about his sexuality.
It's just so senseless. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. The pressure to protect your reputation is so much worse than when we were kids.
Yeah, and these people can sling their hatred in their mud anonymously.
And in July of 2011, ABC Family aired an original movie called Cyberbully. The channel followed the premiere with an online campaign to end digital drama.
Whether it's on IMs, texts,
emails,
Deleted.
But are lawmakers and the media doing enough to combat cyberbullying?
I think it's a combination of schools, government, and individual responsibility. Like with anything else, the government, the authorities can only go so far in protecting you from other people. You kind of need to keep them informed, and if there is a threat, get them involved and take some common sense steps to protect yourself.
I think the schools need to stay on top of things, and when kids report things to them, you know, we have a lot of cases where I get them in here and a kid will say, well, I told this was happening and no one did anything about it. So I think it just takes all of us to be aware and help everybody. So not just the schools, not just the public, but everybody, parents, everybody included, needs to really be on top of this.
It absolutely happens on the college level, and in fact can be more subtle and more intimidating at the college level because you know that the person making the threats is capable of following through on them.
It's something to think about later in life when you said something wrong or hurt somebody's feelings or anything. It's not something that goes away.
Cyberbullying on college campuses still remains a problem. With the growing use of social media, one might wonder when we'll put a stop to this issue. And while both lawmakers and popular media alike are talking about it, one has to wonder if it's enough. Reporting from DePauw University, I'm Erin O'Brien.